As the clock strikes midnight, shadows dance across your bedroom walls. A chill runs down your spine as you catch a glimpse of something moving in the corner of your eyes. You turn, but it's gone. Was it just your imagination, or something more sinister? In the depths of night, when darkness reigns supreme, there are entities that lurk beyond our understanding. Shadow people, dark figures that haunt the periphery of our vision, have been reported by countless individuals across the globe. But who or what are these mysterious beings that seem to defy the laws of reality? Shadow people are often described as humanoid silhouettes, darker than the blackest night. They appear suddenly, vanishing just as quickly, leaving witnesses questioning their own sanity. What makes these entities truly terrifying is their ability to move in ways that seem impossible, as if they exist outside the boundaries of our physical world. These dark apparitions have been spotted in dimly lit hallways, abandoned buildings, and even in the comfort of one's own home. They stand motionless, observing from afar, their presence felt long before they're seen. Some witnesses report glowing red eyes piercing through the darkness, while others describe a complete absence of facial features, just an inky void where a face should be. The phenomenon of shadow people has sparked numerous theories among paranormal researchers and skeptics alike. Some believe these entities are interdimensional travelers, beings from parallel universes that have found a way to cross over into our reality. Others suggest they might be echoes of the past, spirits of the deceased unable to move on to the afterlife. A more sinister theory proposes that shadow people are manifestations of negative energy, drawn to locations of great tragedy or emotional turmoil. Could they be feeding off our fear, growing stronger with each terrified witness? Or are they simply misunderstood, attempting to make contact with our world for reasons we've yet to comprehend? Regardless of their origin, one thing remains consistent in the accounts of those who've encountered shadow people: the overwhelming sense of dread that accompanies their presence. Witnesses describe feeling watched, even when alone in their homes. The air grows heavy, and an inexplicable chill settles in the room. Some report hearing whispers or the sound of footsteps, only to find no one there when they investigate. One particularly chilling encounter comes from Sarah, a college student who lived alone in an old apartment building. She recalls waking up in the middle of the night, feeling an intense pressure on her chest. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw a tall, shadowy figure standing at the foot of her bed. Sarah tried to scream, but no sound came out. The entity slowly raised its arm, pointing directly at her before dissipating into thin air. Stories like Sarah's are far from unique. People from all walks of life have reported similar experiences, often describing a paralyzing fear that leaves them unable to move or cry out for help. Some believe these encounters are nothing more than sleep paralysis or vivid nightmares. But for those who've come face to face with shadow people, the experience feels all too real. In recent years, paranormal investigators have turned their attention to documenting these elusive entities. Armed with night vision cameras, EMF detectors, and other specialized equipment, They venture into reportedly haunted locations in hopes of capturing evidence of shadow people on film. While many of these investigations yield inconclusive results, there have been instances where unexplainable shadows have been recorded moving against the laws of physics. These findings have only deepened the mystery surrounding shadow people, leaving researchers with more questions than answers. As technology advances, so too do the methods used to study these phenomena. Some investigators now employ thermal imaging cameras and highly sensitive audio equipment in their quest to understand shadow people. Despite these efforts, concrete proof of their existence remains elusive. The scientific community remains skeptical, attributing shadow people's sightings to a combination of psychological factors and environmental conditions. They argue that the human mind is prone to seeing patterns in randomness, especially in low-light situations. This phenomenon, known as pareidolia, could explain why so many people report seeing humanoid shapes in the shadows. However, this explanation fails to account for the shared experiences of multiple witnesses or the physical sensations reported during encounters. The debate between believers and skeptics continues, with neither side able to definitively prove or disprove the existence of shadow people. As our understanding of the universe expands, so too does the possibility that there are aspects of reality we've yet to comprehend fully. Could shadow people be a glimpse into a world beyond our own? Are they harbingers of something yet to come, or simply manifestations of our deepest fears? The mystery of shadow people continues to captivate the imagination of those brave enough to explore the unknown. With each new sighting, each unexplained photograph or video, we edge closer to unraveling the truth behind these dark entities. But be warned, once you start looking for shadow people, you may find that they're looking back at you. The next time you feel a presence in an empty room, or catch a fleeting glimpse of movement in the darkness, remember that you might not be as alone as you think. As night falls and shadows grow long, keep your eyes open and your mind alert. For in the realm of shadow people, the line between reality and nightmare blurs, and what was once thought impossible becomes terrifyingly real. Will you be the one to finally shed light on the mystery of shadow people? Or will you become another witness, forever changed by an encounter with the unknown? The answers lie waiting in the darkness, just beyond the reach of our understanding. Are you brave enough to seek them out?